Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC and we're also going to talk about Ethereum. BTC been moving sideways over the last 10 days, ranging just about like a 92 to 92.30 on average, right? Over the last 10 days. So we're going to take a look at it on the lower degree. We're also going to take a look at it on the higher time frame, such as 3-day chart and 2-day chart. And also take a look at the weekly 2-1 EMA. So let's dive into the analysis, right? So when you take a look at BTC, so that's a 2-day chart, right? So we got multiple touches, right? What I mean multiple touches, right? Multiple support areas. We got 1, 2, almost like 10 of them right there. Multiple resistances, right? And multiple support right there. So in order to basically continue the downtrend, we're going to need to basically get a big separation from this 2-1 EMA on on the 2-day chart. The 2-1 EMA, it is just about like 92.60. so BTC average over the last 10 days is almost like just about like 92.50. so, and if you take a look at 92.50 range, right, from this range of 81 to 10k, it is just about like a mid-range. All right, so you got a 10% swing and another just about 12% swing. So it doesn't matter how you look at it, we at mid-range. So we're going to need to basically get a big separation over the next few hours, few days or so on, right? So at least for the short term, it is going to be very critical to pay attention to the directional move. Volume could dictate which way we're going to go. We're going to get a very big volume, okay? Just like we basically anticipated a very big volume right there. Okay, a few months back we anticipated a very big volume back in March, and we got that big volume. So I'm anticipating another big volume within the next few days. Okay, as you can see, also the 2-day chart, right, basically fading away. Bulls attempted to basically push to the upside. They could not basically get any basically momentum to complete the movement to the upside. So now we're just gonna have to wait, at least for the short term, wait for the 2-day chart to give us some bullish signal. It did give us a beautiful bullish signal right there. So what I'm expecting, at least for the short term, right, we could within the next few days, right, anticipate a double bottom, right, like this. The blue line crossing the the yellow line, okay, and then we're going to look for a possible bullish divergence on our daily time frame. Okay, hopefully once we get this bullish divergence on the daily basis, we could possibly get the 2-day chart to give us a crossover. You see what I'm saying? The 2-day chart might get this crossover somehow. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. In order to stay bullish, we're going to need like the 2-day chart to cross bullish, right? We're also going to need a massive support in terms of like a volume. Okay, if price drop just about like 8k to low 8k area, we could be looking for a possible support. All right, so now let's take a look at it in terms of trend line, right? In terms of trend lines, you can see like on the 2-day chart, it doesn't matter which time frame you're looking at, it has been very consistent. Okay, the touches, right, resistance right there, 2, 3, okay, and most of these resistances you can see like they basically pretty much double top, and we're looking for another possible resistance just about like 92 to 93. Okay, if we pump to that up, I'm going to show you on the lower degree what I mean. Okay, we can possibly hit like 93 up to 93.60 on the lower degree if the bulls are strong enough. All right, in terms of trend line, at the same time, the support level you could be looking for, we already broke this support level, right? As you can see, if you just want to be playing Mr. Trend line, you can see like we broke it, right, and then push back up to retest it. Can we pump back up and retest it in sort of like a sort of a fake out? Absolutely, we can get that move. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. But at least for the short term, we already got like double top just about this area of the trend line, which is like 9400 range. We could be anticipating further move down. Okay, that's what I see, at least for the short term. If you want to add the upper level trend line, you can see like we already got the breakout, right? So we basically facing down, okay? And support level, once again, mid 8K area. We could be looking for weekly 100 EMA, or you could be looking for 2-day 100 EMA. It doesn't matter. It's about the same level, okay? 100 EMA on a 2-day chart, it is like 86.50. Weekly 211 EMA, just about like 87.30. So roughly, less than 2% difference. You can basically try to attempt to look for some possible support just about that area. So the move might be very aggressive. That's why I'm trying to say, like, you just have to be very cautious. Even though we got the weekly 211 EMA right there, as you can see, we did not back then. We got the weekly 211 EMA just about 92, right? Same exact level, right? We did not basically get a support from it. We just dumped straight down, okay? Straight down to the weekly 100 EMA. So we could be doing the same thing also. Not saying we're gonna, make the same structure, but we just have to be very cautious. Even though we're looking for a temporary support at 85 to 80, 8500 range, we can basically even dip lower. So if you're looking for a long after the dip, you just have to be very cautious and basically look for accumulation all the way down to the 78 level range. Okay, now let's take a look at the lower degree. Hourly time frame been very crucial for BTC. So especially the 100 EMA on the 1 hour time frame, right? You can see we got multiple resistance right there, right? Multiple resistances. Okay, we got 1 to almost like 6 hours in a row we've been rejected, okay, just about like 92.50. Now you can see that we just tried to pump above the 211 EMA a couple hours ago, right? So the current hour most likely, okay, gonna try to fight to stay above the weekly, not weekly, but hourly 211 EMA. But it is going to be crucial because we only got like 2 hours to go before the daily candle close. Okay, talking about the daily candle, take a look at the daily. We could not, very important level to be paying attention to over the last 10 days. As you can see, that's why I did not trade over the last few days, because BTC could not basically give us a clean move on either direction. It is just making noise. So unless you're scalping, it is not, I mean, at least for me, all right, it is not tradable. Okay, it is just making noise. You just have to stay away from it, okay, and look for a directional move, or basically go with your own opinion. All right, at least for the short term, if we get a close below 92.50, okay, within the next few hours, it could be very critical. Not saying it is going to accelerate the drop, or we're going to get reversal pattern or anything like that, but we just have to be very cautious. Okay, over like the last 10 days, guys, we could not cleanly close below 92.40. Right now you can see like we 40 points below it. I know it's not a lot, but in terms of correction and term of like a directional move, it could mean a lot, okay, within the next few hours. All right, at least for the short term, that's what I'm anticipating. If you're looking for a short scalp, something like that, pay attention to your 100 EMA. If we drop heavily, we most likely, you can basically look for a nice dump right there, and probably a sideways correction after that. Okay, small sideways correction. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. All right, Ethereum looking very bearish, but slightly got a bullish pattern. So, but being bearish on BTC and being bullish on Ethereum doesn't sound good. Okay, it just does not sound good. So when you take a look at Ethereum, in terms of correction, Ethereum is basically giving us a very clean correction. Let me just remove everything. You can see like we got a nice triangular formation. We broke to the downside, 120 extension, retested, pumped to the upside, and created another basically a flat correction right there. We got this flat. We're anticipating this move, most likely gonna get a support somewhere around like low $200 range. If like we break this daily 100 EMA, it could be game on for the bears. Okay, but the bulls on the higher time frame, such as the 3-day chart, right, the bulls looking very strong. Okay, they're looking very strong. The bears not doing a great job bringing in some big volume. As you can see, volume is very low, okay, and price is decreasing. That's not a good sign. Okay, even though my bias is telling me we're gonna be dropping, so we're gonna have to wait for the next few days to see if the bear is gonna be bringing some more volume. In terms of closing basis, closing on the 3-day chart, right, above like a 250 could be very bullish for Ethereum. However, you know, we just have to be very cautious. We got a flat correction once again, drop, pump, drop, pump. Okay, we're expecting this price to accelerate to the downside, just like BTC when BTC was at 10.5. You guys remember, we got 14k, we pumped to 10k, we dropped down to blah 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 6k, pumped to 10k. I was like, okay, this move, that's what we're expecting. That's the same exact structure. We drop, pump, drop, pump, acceleration. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see if we're gonna make it within the next few days or so on, right? So weekly time frame for Ethereum is still the same. Okay, even though I'm bearish, we're not that extremely bearish for Ethereum. As long as we basically staying above the weekly 25 MA for Ethereum, it could be very very challenging, okay, for the bears to break the price. So look for this weekly 25 MA to support the price. All right, if we get a drop, this acceleration we're anticipating, we know the direction, we know basically is a stop. Okay, we don't know, but we can anticipate a stop just about $200, which is like a almost 20 to 25% drop for for Ethereum, right? You got this just about 20% drop. Okay, if we drop down to 195, which is like just about 20%. okay, let's say 20% drop is not that much. Most likely, we're gonna get a temporary support. As you can see previously, right there we got a support, resistance, support. Okay, so we just have to wait for it to retest like a low $200 to upper level of a 190 area. We could be looking for a temporary support and see if the bull is going to be strong enough to give us a better move. All right, at least for the short term. Let's go back to BTC. We talked about the 5-day chart previously, right? And I was like, if BTC basically give us a bearish crossover on our 5-day chart, we could be basically anticipating a very nasty drop. Okay, as you can see, 5-day chart, we basically on our MACD, we already got the crossover, very bearish. I showed you on the 2-day chart, right? When we got the bearish crossover, I was like, we just have to basically be cautious. I know we're anticipating BTC to pump like to 16k and all of that, most moon boys, but we just have to be very cautious. We also got the 3-day chart. I gave you guys a big warning, be careful with the 3-day chart. And you can see, like, since like a June 17th 14th, a month ago, we still trading down. Okay, trending down. All right, so you take a look at the 5-day chart. Now we basically just got the most bearish setup for BTC. It is already red. Okay, you can see, like, back then when we basically got the crossover was like the first week of March, right? When did we got the crossover? The first week of March. We capitulated down, like, let's say March 11th, 10 days later. So this one we got the crossover just by like July 9th. So 10 days later going to be July 19th, which is like in 4 days. All right, somewhere around like Sunday or something like that. All right, so let's just be cautious. Okay, just be cautious. Even though market is looking very bullish in terms of alt, right? Alt pumping 100x and all that good stuff. Let's just be cautious and try to see if BTC gonna find a good support just about like a mid to low 8k, and then we're going to be looking for a possible reversal after that. Okay, if everything else looks very good. Okay, 120 extension gonna take you right around 75. So if you're patient enough and you're a doom boy, you can wait for a 120 extension. Just play the triangle. You don't have to do anything else. All right, however, all right, we got this move also. So if everything basically fails, we most likely going to reverse to the upside. But I'm not basically not anticipating this move. I'm anticipating the move to the downside, and let's see what the bull is gonna be able to give us. All right, guys, if you're new to the content, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to basically subscribe. Link of the Telegram group in the description. If you're looking to join our public Telegram group, basically just click on the link, and then you can join our public Telegram group. If you're looking to basically join our premium group, make sure to send me a message for alt analysis, Bitcoin analysis, EOS, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.